gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 613. I'm your host, GVD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who I'm about to swear in, Wombat.
I want nothing, I want nothing, I want no quid pro quo. Tell Zelensky to do the right thing. This is the final word from the President of the U.S. President of the U.S.
Wow, you've memorized that whole thing.
Yep. It's pretty good, right?
And he couldn't even memorize it. And you got other things on your mind.
I want nothing. It is pretty fun. It's like I can't read it without singing it.
Shipwreck, do you have anything to add about today's political...
I have nothing to add about the hearings. I just like singing my song.
I know. I was impressed that you were able to pull that off.
Thanks.
So I'm going to be more impressed if I'm able to pull off the introduction music with you singing over it and still have it make sense. But you know what? I'm up for that challenge.
You're right.
Do you know what?
Or maybe you just cut it out sooner.
Maybe, look, I just said I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah, I think or maybe you just use the bed.
Don't tell me my job.
I'm pretty sure Frere Jacques is public domain, so you could use this.
There's got to be a remix, techno remix.
Of Frere Jacques?
Uh-huh. I'll find it. Don't worry. All right. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're not going to really, obviously, talk about politics.
No, that was...
But I did watch a lot of that impeachment hearing today.
Yeah, I think we all did.
No, I don't think that we all did.
I was working.
Right.
I was working too. We had it on at work.
We did not. we were working.
Well, hey,
some place, depending on where you work, you may have to have it on. For example, the deli that I go to, they had it on.
Or the news magazine that I work for.
Right. I know in Mrs. Sheepy's office, they have to have it on, like the traders have to have it on because all that stuff affects the markets. And these guys are always watching it. She's not a trader, but she sits in the same area. Open floor plan and all, you know how it is, Wombat.
I do. I have an open floor plan.
Congratulations. Don't brag.
That is the opposite of a brag.
That's what you want at home, not at the office.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So what's going on? Anybody got anything exciting going on? Any big Thanksgiving plans coming up?
I thought we were going to do a show before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, we are. We have to. We're contractually obligated to do
We're contractually obligated to do a show before
That's my big Thanksgiving plans.
Yeah. I think I'm going to my parents' house one day.
Right.
And then I'm going to my aunt's house one day.
Right.
And that's it.
I would say to our listeners that you're perfectly in your right to complain about ads in our podcast, but I would gotta guarantee that we've put out more episodes in the last 2 years than we have in previous years because we somehow are getting sponsors. So
and I like them.
And you like what?
Sponsors.
You like sponsors? We were just talking before the show how we're lucky that we have good sponsors.
We have good ones, yeah.
Because one of our sponsors got acquired for $4 billion today. Another one. That's the second. I think isn't that the second $4 billion acquisition?
Yeah.
Wasn't Harry's $4 billion or $2 billion?
So basically, what you're saying is, if you have a company that's on the rise,
on the fence,
you really want to push it over the edge.
Yep.
There's really only one podcast that you should be advertising on.
Right, the one that's going to get you $4 billion.
Yes.
Right. Sorry, Ship. I stepped on your good joke.
That was a good joke. Way to go, Chief.
I can fix that in post. Don't worry.
Yeah. We'll get
I
that
do.
later.
I always fix that shit.
Good. It's done.
Yeah. Well, how much? Oh, it was only 1.37 billion for Harry's, but we'll get you at least $1 billion. I think is what we're saying. Promising.
Mm-hmm. With a B.
Right. You're gonna, you'll hear some good farts, and you get $1 billion. CAGcast.
Is this the part of the show where we talk about NCAA basketball?
If you'd like to.
I sent this to you guys earlier.
I didn't understand
it,
so I...
Okay.
So there was this guy, and he plays for Memphis.
Right.
And he's the best basketball player in the country for college right now,
okay.
And he's a freshman. And when he was in high school, a high school coach lent his family $11,000 to help his family move. Now that high school coach is his college coach.
Okay.
So he's been suspended for what seems like almost the remainder of the season from college basketball. Plus, he now has to donate $11,000 to charity, which as a college freshman, I highly doubt he has.
The coach was suspended or the player?
No, the player.
The player.
So the coach is Penny Hardaway. I'm sure
I know him.
Okay.
He's different than Anthony Hardaway.
No, he's not. That's the same.
Fuck.
No, it's the same person.
Damn it. Is there an Anthony Hardaway?
He's different than Tim Hardaway.
Oh. I was close. I knew there were multiple Hardaways.
Right.
So I should get credit for that.
It just happened to be that two of the multiple ones ended up being the same person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, no, he's suspended 13 games, which, whatever. But then, yeah, in order to get reinstated for later in the season, he has to donate $11,500 to a charity of his choice.
But what about the coach? He's out all the money.
The coach?
Yeah.
No, he's fine. He's Penny Hardaway.
He's got plenty of money.
The money's not an issue for him.
Right, but the point is the coach lent him the money, right?
So shouldn't the coach be the one getting punished? Is that what you're saying?
There
shouldn't be anybody punished in this situation.
Right. That's what
I can understand if they said a 3-game suspension or something like that. Something like that. Then it wouldn't have been a story, and it would have just gone away, and that would have been the end of it. And he would have learned his lesson. Don't accept money from high school coaches when you're in high school.
Well, he didn't even do that. His parents did that to move. Yes.
Are you not allowed to do that in high school?
No, you're allowed to do that as long as you then don't go to a college where the person who lent you the money is also considered a booster of that school.
Now, here's the question I have. What's stopping him from just dropping out of college and going pro tomorrow?
He can't. You have to be out of high school 1 year per NBA rules.
Okay, so that's
he could go play in Europe or something.
He could go play in Europe, but it doesn't make any sense. He's going to serve his 11 games and then be back for the last third of the season. And then play
maybe he just trains real hard and doesn't get injured and just goes to the NBA next year.
Where does the NCAA, though? This is the question I have. Where does the NCAA think he has $11,500 to donate?
Right. He should donate he should set up a charity for himself and then donate it to himself.
He could start a GoFundMe. Is that allowed?
I don't know if that's allowed or not. Like there's no way of him to within the bylaws of the NCAA to get $11,500 to even donate to a charity. So I have no idea.
Right.
If he started, say, a GoFundMe.
No. He can't do that. He's better off starting a charity for himself, like I said. Start a charity for himself and his family, like a legitimate charity, and then...
Well, all that's going to happen here is the parents are going to go get a loan because they're going to say, hey, my collateral is my son is going to be the number 1 draft pick next year.
Right.
Give me $11,500. Yeah. It's like...
So dumb.
What is going on? This is the most... illogical thing.
Sports are dumb. Just stop watching sports. Only watch table tennis and you won't go wrong. They don't have these problems in professional table tennis.
I don't know. I watched my first football game of the season on Sunday, which is crazy. Like, I finally had a chance to sit down and watch a football game on Sunday, and it wasn't so bad. I kind of enjoyed it.
It wasn't a Bengals game then?
No, it was the Jets game, and the Jets won, which was a shock to everybody. But I was don't ask me how I wound up in a position of, hey, it's 12:30 on a Sunday afternoon and no one needs me to be anywhere. So I'm just going to sit here, which I don't think has happened. And I honestly couldn't tell you the last time that
you sitting there
do something. Sitting on the couch on a Sunday afternoon. No, that is a very rare occurrence for me.
How about sitting there in general?
I took advantage of it.
How's the exercise plan going?
It's going all right. I've been a little lazy this week.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I know. But and by a little lazy, I mean I skipped yesterday. So
that's not bad.
I just need to get back on the horse, and by the horse I mean the bike, and it's right next to me. So
get on it right now. Let's hear it.
Yeah, no, I don't think we want that.
I disagree.
I do have an episode of Arrow to watch, so there'll be some bike riding.
How about for your Patreon? I think that we need a live stream of you exercising.
No one wants to watch that.
I disagree. You could do that. You have the ability
sure.
to set up a live stream down there.
I know I have the ability to do it. I don't want to do it.
Oh, you don't want money?
I want money, but I don't want money for pain.
You don't want money for exercise? I think that's a good trade-off.
I'm not in a position to I'm too self-conscious for that right now.
Oh, interesting. Just to ride a bike?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What if the camera's just on your face?
Then maybe.
What if the camera is just on your ass?
That's also a possibility.
But not both.
No. I did get a double workout today, if you know what I mean.
No? You had a bacon double cheeseburger?
Nope.
That's all I got.
Okay, then. You know what I mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You had sex with your wife?
Uh-huh.
And another man?
Yep. No, just my chosen life partner.
But what's the double exercise?
That and riding the bike.
Oh, got it.
Oh, you said you didn't ride the bike.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
I got confused too. Yeah. I was just trying to think.
Congratulations.
Trying not to think about Wombat having sex.
Thank you. Yeah. I only like to bring it up because I know how much you hate it.
Yes, I don't hate it. That could be part of the Patreon too. Wombat.
Only people who pay to hear about Wombat's sex life get to hear about it.
It's really not that exciting.
No, but you can embellish, write some sexy stories like Penthouse Forum.
You know what I wanted to mention to you actually?
Sexy stories.
Because yes, speaking of sexy stories, have you seen the TWA Hotel?
Yes, I have actually.
Because I feel like that would, because I know you and your wife like to go to those love hotels in Japan.
Yes,
but they don't have those here.
Correct.
This is like close to that because it's like a themed hotel, but it's a themed room.
It's a mid-century modern themed hotel. So I was very interested in it, so I checked it out as soon as it was done.
It looks like the old TWA terminal.
Yeah,
It's all themed out.
It's awesome. I had a JetBlue flight. I guess I was going to LA probably, and I just ran over there and I ran into the hotel lobby before my flight and walked around and checked it out. It is very cool. I took some pictures. Even.
I know. See, I know what I'm talking about.
Right, but what are you saying? I'm not going to go there.
I'm just saying, like, you could spend a night there.
I could spend a night here and fuck.
You were the one that used to go to hotels when you lived in another country.
I was younger though.
I was trying to
spice up my love. Trying to spice up my love life.
Uh huh. Yeah. Yep. Because that's what friends do for friends. But you wouldn't know that.
It's spicy
because you've never had a friend.
Thanks, friend. Oh, I forgot I never had a friend.
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Too much sex talk. Oh boy.
Yeah. Sex and politics, the two things that
and
tell you
sports.
What
the fuck is happening?
Sex, politics, and sports. The three things you're not supposed to talk about, and we just went right into it.
Right.